Hello YouTube, I've been wanting to make this video for a while. Today I'm going to be talking about the 2001 FedEx Orange Bowl between Florida State and Oklahoma. This game really intrigued me. It's been a long time, but there were some huge mistakes that Florida State had made that I just want to point out. At the end of the day, Oklahoma won the game. They showed up. But the strategy in this game really just blew my mind on what Florida State was doing, especially on the offensive side of the ball. They were missing a few key players, but there were several other things that I really want to talk about in this video. Thanks. Snoop Menace, Marvin Menace, was suspended for this game. He had failed 3 classes. He was their leading receiver, led the nation in receiving yards with 1,340 yards. He had 63 catches. He was their big play guy. He was very reliable. He had great hands. Not crazy fast, but fast enough. And he was ruled out for this game. Mark Richt had accepted the coaching job at Georgia right before this game. Many people say it didn't matter, but this was a huge loss for Florida State. The over-under for this game was 56.5 points. Both offenses scored quite a bit during the season. But in this game, it ended up only being 15 total. Florida State was favored by 11.5. When they were introducing the Oklahoma defense, they had Roy Williams, a safety, in with the linebackers. You don't normally see this, and they had an extra defensive back when they listed the defensive backs. Florida State's offensive possessions, they had 15 possessions, 68 total plays. They were in the I formation 21 times. They were in a 2 wide receiver set out of the shotgun 4 times. I formation, 2 wide receivers on the same side, another 4 times. So probably half their plays, they're in a 2 wide receiver set, while Oklahoma has a safety at linebacker, Roy Williams, and they've got a nickel back. So most of the game they played with 6 defensive backs on the field. This is not a recipe for success for Florida State. On this first play, they find a hole in the zone. They were in this I formation, which I say was a huge mistake. Almost half of their plays, they had 2 wide receivers in this. And it just ended up costing them, Oklahoma was playing zone. They were playing nickel and dime almost the entire game. And them doing this really cost them, in my opinion.
First down, Florida State, opening play of the ball game. They'll start in the eye with Travis Minor at the tail. Play fake, Winky. Goes out to a wide open H.U.'s ball at midfield. Slips, keeps his footing, and cuts to the 44-yard line of Oklahoma. Just like that, 36 yards on the first play.
Well, these teams have had nearly a month to prepare, and Mark Richt comes out firing. He wanted to get...
You might be asking yourself, well, Florida State hit a big play on this. This was their longest play of the game. After this, it was just downhill. They got nothing in this game. Keep watching. This is Florida State's first 3rd down. Watch. On this play, they're in 2 wide receivers. This is Florida State's first 3rd down.
Everybody's still a little bit nervous.
Oklahoma showed blitz, backed out of it. Winky flares out in the flat to Minor, who makes a sensational catch, but he's only going to get about 2 yards because Mike.
As you can see, Oklahoma's keeping things in front already.
Thompson was there to meet him.
Just good defense. Minor.
What I'm going to do next is show some key plays from throughout the game. Just watch for Florida State on offense.
Goes to Florida State courtesy of their defense. Winky, safety blitz coming. He goes down the middle and he throws it. Intercepted by Torrance Marshall. Back-to-back picks, and Marshall, the senior linebacker from here in Miami's got it right back to the line of scrimmage at the 47.
And strong safety, they get that nickel back in the game.
So that's another third down situation as we look behind the Noles. 3rd and 5. Wanky, again, they flush him out of the pocket. He's going to try to get it on the ground, and he doesn't get there. Knocked out of bounds. Dan Cody got over to bump him out.
If you're a Seminole fan, that's not what you want to see, is Chris Winkie running out of the pocket. It was 3rd down, but the closer he gets to the game, that's when he gets to be concerned, because I think he thinks about all the things that could go wrong.
Just outside the 45, 3rd and 8. Chris Wanky loads it and fires it, and it's caught. Nope, incomplete. Tallman Gardner saying he had it. The officials say no. Leading receiver for Florida State this year, Marvin Snoop Minnis, who due to academic difficulties is ineligible for this game, and that takes away one of Chris Wanky's major weapons. They've got a lot of different receivers he can throw to, but that was sort of his go-to guy if there was such a thing on this team. 2nd down and 2. They'll stay on the ground and try to pick it up. And if they got it, it was a tough 2. Rocky Kalmus with a hit on Travis Minor, but I think Travis got the 1st down. You talk about Chris Wanky and his wheel of fortune, and he has had some sensational athletes and wide receivers over his stay at Florida State. And here's the guys this year. Minnis with 63. Travis Minor was a number 2 receiver. Then Bolden and Bell, Walker and Morgan. He had everything but Vanna White out there with him, and he uses them all pretty well. 5 completions to 5 different receivers tonight. First down at the 41 of Oklahoma. Play action. Wanky steps up in the pocket and fires and completes it. First down inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Anquan Bolden, who signals first down, and it is. 19-yard pickup.
I formation. Little I formation, going to hit the receiver just down on a deep comeback. Play action. Holds the linebackers. Now watch the guy at the top. He comes back. He uncovered to come back to make the catch. If they throw from I formation, normally it's going to be to the wide receivers on out routes or takeoffs. Not much flare control over the middle.
So Florida State's got something working at the 22 of the Sooners. Wanky goes out to go lightly, and he went down at the 20-yard line. Swanee, you can say all you want about how they've got all the weapons to replace Snoop Minnis, but a favorite receiver is a favorite receiver, right?
Oh, that's absolutely correct. And what Marvin Minnis gives to this team, other than the guy who's making big play and catches a lot of passes, is that senior leadership that Bobby Bowden loves to have. When you're in a stressful moment in the huddle, when things aren't going right, the younger receivers can look at Marvin, he can give him a little wink and say everything's going to be okay. Someone's got to step up and take control, and the guy is probably going to be Chris Winkie.
Winkie brings him up at the 20. And Oklahoma's going to take a timeout. Our Aflac trivia question tonight. Can you name the 2 other times that the top 2 finishers in the Heisman Trophy voting have met in the postseason? Obviously, we've got Chris Wanky and Josh Heupel in that capacity tonight. We'll have the answer for you in a few minutes. One sits on the sideline. The winner is out there, 2nd down and 8 at the 20-yard line. Oklahoma's showing blitz. And they're going to bring it. Wanky backpedal, screen pass, perfect play, maybe. Travis Minor. But a nice job defensively by Roy Williams, that safety we talked about, who's linebacker size. And he brings down Minor after a gain of 2. As the rain starts to fall, Chris Wanky has found 5 different guys as receivers tonight. 2 of them out of the backfield and go lightly in Minor. The other 3 to the wideouts.
This is their 6th possession.
This is a big one here.
Yeah.
At the 18-yard line. 3rd down and 6.
The forecast was for some light showers, nothing heavy.
Here they come. The showers, that is. They have not had anything shorter than a 3rd and 5. And they got 3rd and 6 here, and now we may have another timeout. And Florida State takes one. So 8:09 remaining in the half. The Seminoles, like the Sooners a couple of plays ago, are going to talk it over. Always thinking a play ahead. You know, Bobby Bowden's saying right now I got a 3rd and 6. If we don't pick it up, do I use my freshman kicker who has been part of the struggling kicking game of the Seminoles this year? Right now to be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Of course, Chris Winkie can make it a moot point if he picks up this 3rd down.
Yeah, they're showing blitz. Everybody's up there. They're back out.
3rd and 6 from the 18. Winkie lofts one to Miner. Nice touch on the pass, and Miner's got it inside the 15. Does he have it to the 1st down marker? I don't think so.
If he doesn't, he's got it in the center of the field.
He sure does.
For the field goal kicker.
And here they come. So Bobby says we're going to let the freshman take a crack at it. And remember, in the Miami game, their only loss of the season, in the first quarter alone, they went on 4th and short a couple times down in the red zone just because they were scared of their field goal accuracy. They're going to ask the true freshman now to hit a 30-yarder to try to tie it up. And it's no good. Safety and 2 linebackers dropped that deep back there. 3rd and 5. This is a short one for Florida State with their 3rd downs tonight. Screen pass off the fingertips of Miner. That stops the clock. Last year, one of his longtime buddies, Damian Mackey, on the offense. Those 2 kids have been playing together since 6th grade.
Yeah, great story. Came to Oklahoma from California. Came together.
3rd down. 1 of 8 tonight. Winkie loads it. Goes incomplete. Pretty nice coverage by Michael Thompson, who went high in the air to at least block the view of Truesbell.
Oklahoma's opening drive of the 3rd quarter took up nearly 7 minutes. Florida State comes in, 3 plays and out. Tough throw, tough completion. Things aren't going right on your first 8 possessions. Change the tempo. Go no huddle. They've used this throughout the year. This is nothing new for them.
They're very comfortable with it. As comfortable as huddling, probably. It's the Oklahoma defense that's made them feel a little uncomfortable tonight. 3rd and 6.
Only 1 of 9 3rd down conversions.
Winkie fires. It is almost intercepted by.
As you can see on this play, they're just sitting on those passes.
Thatcher looking for his 9th. When Chris Winkie throws this, he'll be in his own end zone. If he throws it, got rid of it, incomplete. The pressure was too much. He was all. Oklahoma showing a possible blitz. Winkie pump fakes. Now he's going to go deep again. There's an out there. Incomplete. Robert Morgan. It went through his hands. Derek Strait was there, and it's incomplete.
I'm thinking back a year ago to
Pete Ward,
a Florida State receiver that caught the same pass just like this. It was Peter Warwick that made this catch, and Morgan could have made it and dropped it.
he laid out beautifully, and Snoop Minnis can only look on. He can't help on the field.
Nothing's easy out here.
This play kills me. It's 3rd and 10, and they're in a 2 wide receivers set. Makes no sense. Watch.
It's a national championship game. Players got to step up and make a play.
3rd down and 10. Long again on 3rd down. That's been the story all night. Winkie, play fake. Throws. It is almost intercepted. He threw into triple coverage.
Yeah, you just can't force it. Chris forced that one. He wanted the 1st down. They may go for it here. 3rd down, another 3rd down situation. Florida State 1 of 12 on 3rd down conversions tonight.
They were the top team, the 2nd best team in the ACC in that capacity. They'd love to have that 44% conversion rate tonight. Winkie in trouble. Got away from 1. Now scrambling. And the fumble. Oklahoma's got it at the 15-yard line.
Huge play.
The safety we've been talking about all night is the guy that comes up on top of the football.
They had a blitz. They couldn't pick it up. They had it right in his face. Over here, from this side over here, there's going to be a safety come in. Right here. He's got nobody on him. Now he pulls it down. Now he gets out of his comfort zone. This is when you get Chris Winkie out of his comfort zone. You can't be doing that. You want him running the football.
Kalmus forced the fumble. Williams recovered. Now it's Heupel. Play action. He's going to keep it. Josh Heupel gets what he can and slides down at the 10-yard line. It was Kalmus from behind, I think, that caused the fumble.
Ante Jones has played big tonight. It's Kalmus, number 20, that knocks it loose.
The runner-up to the Butkus Award that went to Dan Morgan of Miami.
All-American linebacker.
They told us he'd only had 2 tackles before that play.
The Chris Winkie fumble led to this. Watch.
He'll take that one any day. 2nd and 5. Oklahoma just outside the FSU 10. Quentin Griffin, touchdown!
Third down conversions.
Almost unbelievable. Winkie pumps. Going deep down the middle for Bolden. They broke it up, and it's Thatcher again. And Jones again. And it's 4th and maybe a last hope.
Thatcher has played a great ball game.
A guy who was shaken up on a punt return looked like for a second we didn't know if he'd play again. Boy, he played again.
Ante Jones was right there, number 11. Those 2 guys straight. The corner, the redshirt freshman corner has played outstanding. Kalmus, the All-American linebacker. Torrance Marshall. 4th down. Florida State has to go.
Could be.
On this play, just a terrible decision by Chris Winkie. Watch.
The ball game right here. Winkie throws high. Tough catch. No, he didn't make it. Travis Minor couldn't hold it. He got turned.
That was basically the game. I'm going to watch some of the post-game comments from the coaches and the commentators. It's very interesting what they bring up. All in all, Oklahoma played a great game. But FSU, I really think they shot themselves in the foot with their play calling. Watch some of these comments. Thank you.
Has been being crowned the champion.
Jackaroots with Bobby Bowden, as always, gracious even in defeat.
Bobby, can you describe the feeling right now?
I was trying to think on the sideline what it was like. It reminded me of a nightmare. I mean, you know, sometimes you wake up and you say, gee, I hope that doesn't happen to us. That's not the way I felt.
Can you categorize what the problems were tonight?
Simply could get nothing going offensively. Now, they did a great job of confusing us defensively. We never could get the pattern on what they were doing. They blitzed at the right times. I would say he made all the right moves tonight, and we couldn't get it. We couldn't get it going off. Our defense played probably good enough to win the ball game. We wouldn't have had to gamble down here to get them their first touchdown the way our defense is playing, but offensively, we simply could not get anything going. Nobody would make big catches that we needed, to keep things going.
Well, regardless, Coach, congratulations on a great season.
Well, it was a good season, but we were lousy tonight.
Guys?
So the Heupel family, one of the many families in Norman, Oklahoma, or fans of the team from Norman, Oklahoma, elated with what's gone on here tonight as Bob Stoops in his second season has taken a quarterback, made him into a leader, taken a team that believed and won it tonight.
Watch these post-game comments made by the commentators, Terry Bowden. He pretty much agrees with what I was saying as far as FSU in the I formation. Watch.
Win the national championship. 13-2 is the final score.
Quite succinctly put by your dad, they played lousy, and that clearly was the case. And at times tonight, you were questioning the game plan.
Well, you tend to do that. You tend to question the way Florida State planned, their offensive plan to stay in the I formation, run the football, and then pass. But that takes away from a truly tremendous job by Oklahoma. Bob Stoops kept this team confident. They really did feel they were going to win. And the whole year, they always found ways to win with Josh Heupel early, with the kicking game. But tonight, their defense dominated the Heisman Trophy winner, and a group of receivers that Bobby Bowden said did not need Snoop Menace needed Snoop Menace.
When you talk about one team being more talented, as many coaches and many observers did coming into this game, putting that tag on Florida State. The unfortunate side of that is it says the other team is less talented. I think clearly tonight we learned that that was not the case. Oklahoma, man for man, every bit as good as Florida State.
Well, yeah, the main thing, John, is not that they weren't more talented. It's Oklahoma played better as a team. They played every facet of the game. Oklahoma has the talent. They had younger talent, less experienced talent, but they truly had the team concept. Football has always been a game where the sum is greater than the parts. Oklahoma showed us that tonight.
The other thing that was so impressive to me tonight is we talked about it before the game, the big stage.
In closing, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please forgive me. This is the first video I've made like this. It's a lot tougher than I thought. I want to keep putting more videos out on sports, especially different things. I have a passion for it. You know, there's certain things I want to put out that's not already online. And I just want to thank you guys. Keep tuning in, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to get better at this. Thank you so much. I'm out.